that they will be facing. Much Stez will certainly be looking forward to. He knows from his time.
Always got time on the ball. As we're talking world-class footballers, I think it's fair to say that he comes into that category. One of the world's best prolific goal scorer. Still such an important player for Real Madrid.
61 goals for Ronaldo in the International Champions Cup in its third year continues to attract the big clubs and, of course, the star names. Didn't start this competition particularly well, weren't very impressive, it has to be said, in the 2 points for their penalty shootout win. The only way that Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid can pick up the trophy on offer. Madrid.
I can understand Ronaldo not wanting to change anything. There's been talking, speculation that he might become a centre forward because of his 61 goals that he scored last season. But if you're Ronaldo, he'll believe the former Real Madrid manager himself.
There's Ronaldo, raw from the MCG, as he been reported about his training methods.
Under as a player. Every season, if he doesn't get 60 goals again this season, he will be deemed to have failed.
Belgian international who was on loan at Celtic last season, partnered by 16-year-old Cameron Humphreys.
Certainly very inexperienced, what a day though.
Already over 8 years at the... Ronaldo sliding that almost into the path of Bale.
Playing up front on his own, and he was excellent. Played really well. Speculation about the future of Edin Dzeko. Wilfred Boney hasn't travelled to Australia with a squad.
Not interested in the claims of Sterling and Manchester City. Sanya. Ronaldo, Modric.
So far, so good for the young centre-back pairing of Manchester City.
Well, they've wisely given 16-year-old Humphreys nigh on 17 minutes here, just to have a look at the flow of the game and the movement of the Real Madrid attacking players. Hasn't been on the ball much to speak of at all so far, Humphreys, but his test will come. Manchester City actually picked him up after he originally had some early years in the Oldham Academy, Cameron Humphreys. Not enough to keep his job. Nasri indeed now operating down the left of that Manchester City midfield. Here's Ronaldo. Carvajal just manages to squeeze clear of Nasri. Bale. And goes Ronaldo, but the volley from... Plenty of space here for Kroos. Ronaldo's pass asking a little too much of the German there.
It's very narrow, there's not a lot of width. The width is primarily coming second. Certainly pleasing the home supporters who saw a 0-0 draw against Roma, and now 2 goals from Real Madrid.
Goal scored by Benzema, and then from a delicious Toni Kroos pass, Ronaldo just getting it over the line after the intervention initially from Joe Hart.
We look at everybody else and judge them. If they get over 20, it's a great season.
Way about it. Nice touch from Ronaldo. Here's Bale. Moments we've seen him in this first half. Had a good game against Roma. Scored, of course. Silva under pressure immediately from Kroos. Isco. Room here for Bale. Shaped in towards Benzema. Vital touch from Denier. This is Ronaldo. And settles for the throw. A real fluidity. Terry touched on it a moment or two ago about this Real Madrid attacking four of Isco, Bale, Ronaldo. Benzema breaks.
Team Sterling going down every time he's challenged, looking for a foul.
Promoted Sporting Gijón. Isco. Little incision there in the shape of Jesus Navas. Now Ronaldo. Poor ball from Cristiano Ronaldo. Keep pace with Gareth Bale. Only Ronaldo in the middle. Support in behind for Ronaldo. It's Ramos. A sign of Real Madrid's continuing adventure there. And one we'll expect to see on many occasions from Cristiano Ronaldo in the 15-16 season. This game probably beyond them already. Ronaldo teases Sanya.
Again, it's good defending from Sanya. Ronaldo delighting the crowd with a series of step-overs. On this occasion, no end product due to the...
Led Real Madrid into a 3-0 lead, but Touré has given... Welcome back to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, where Real Madrid lead Manchester City by 3-1 in the International Champions Cup.
Behaviour has been interesting over the last few days in training. There's been no issues today. He looks happy. We can see him there. He'll be happy that he's on the score for Real Madrid.
Well, this being a friendly tournament, we can expect a whole raft of substitutes. Benzema making way for Hesse, player I know that you like, Terry.
Yep, another good look in depth, and it's fair.
Jovetic, who's been strongly linked with a loan move to Inter Milan. I think that will go through in the next 24 to 48 hours, with a view to a permanent move for Jovetic to Inter.
But a good example of the depth in the Real Madrid squad.
Bale.
I think Pellegrini can bemoan the fact that he is without some important defensive players, but we certainly didn't see enough of Manchester City in the first half in an attacking mode.
Fernando. Danilo. Ronaldo caught one there from Kolarov. Ronaldo. Milner went on a free transfer to Liverpool. Alvaro Negredo, the Spanish striker, sealed a permanent move after initially going to Valencia on loan. Bruce. Ronaldo, I'll take charge, he says to Isco. Doesn't trouble the Manchester City goal, having bought himself the space.
He makes up his mind very early here that there's only going to be one outcome, an attempt on goal. The kid's on there. There's his Fernando. He can work it off both sides, right foot, left foot, doesn't matter to him.
Enough to get quickly out of the way of Ronaldo. Isco. Ronaldo offside. Immediate flag for the assistant on this near side.
It was questioned, wasn't it, by Ronaldo? Onside. It's close, though.
A fingernail on his right index finger, I think, is offside there.
But that doesn't count. The rest of his body.
Hesse, Marcelo. It's great stuff from Real Madrid. Isco, Ronaldo. Danilo.
With an attempt on goal, and the attack should have done. And we see eventually the back heel from Ronaldo, Danilo.
Once again, Real Madrid win the duels in the middle, but Ronaldo finding it difficult to control that header. Goal. A good ball from Bale. Offside this time, Ronaldo! Turned away by Kolarov, and he's grateful for that. Ronaldo would expect to score in that position, of course.
He's playing well on that left wing run.
He comes onto this cross, and he should score as we look again at the earlier chance for Ronaldo.
With a step over, and they look for their cover, Joe Hart. And Isco can't get there in time. No problem for Matt
To come on, we're also going to see Nacho and Denis Cheryshev, the Russian international. Here's Ronaldo. Wants the free kick. Looks over his shoulder, and the referee duly obliges. About 40 metres out, but Ronaldo will fancy a cracker goal here, I'm sure.
It's Cameron Humphreys with the challenge on Ronaldo. Sticks a leg out, catches Ronaldo on the upper part of the thigh. Ish.
A lot of eyes on the Real Madrid bench at the moment, whether they were ready to make those changes before the free kick. Edin Dzeko has joined that Manchester City wall, having stepped off the substitutes bench. Gal Clichy on as well. As a starter against Roma. And here comes Ronaldo. I think I'm right in saying that's Ronaldo's last action. As Terry was mentioning, looks happy. So many changes both coaches can make, up to 11 substitutions in this competition, as Ramos and Ronaldo and Marcelo make for the dressing room. Manchester City have also brought us down there wearing 64. Have they done the last of their business this summer, Terry, do you feel?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Will Cristiano be hanging around? Real Madrid will certainly hope to have this man in situ for their forthcoming La Liga season, which begins on August the 23rd with a trip to the roof of Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to present Real Madrid with the 2015 International Championship Cup trophy presented by Audi. It's with great pleasure that we welcome to the stage some people who have made this tournament possible. Andrew Doyle, Managing Director of Audi Australia, and the Honourable John Aaron, Minister for Sport, Minister for Tourism and Major Events, and Minister for Veterans Affairs, to the stage. And I'd now like to welcome also Cristiano Ronaldo to accept the trophy on behalf of Real Madrid.
Well, normally we'd have had Iker Casillas and Sergio Ramos, but on this occasion there's no Iker Casillas anymore. It's Alvaro Arbeloa, senior pro at Real Madrid, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo, who accept the trophy. Handsome one it is too, and it is in possession of Real Madrid and their star-studded squad, the healthiest squad, Terry, that's come to this particular tournament in 2015, and deserved winners certainly here against Manchester City.
Certainly against Manchester City, a much improved performance from the performance from Rafa Benitez's side. Showed against Roma, goals, much stronger line-up at the start of the game, so their intentions were clear. Of course, Ronaldo taking centre stage amongst the goals. So many of the crowd got their wish, and seeing him perform really well, scoring a goal. It really was a good performance from Real Madrid.